no disrespect to Tottenham Hotspur, but then they should know there's a reason why Liverpool is on top of the Premier League table. I think someone need to tell Matty Still that you don't have to act you don't have to. You should stop exciting the Tottenham fans. Because the fans themselves know what they expect from the club. He needs an advice from someone to stop exciting the fans when he's coming in. He still needs to know what is happening with Tottenham. Ange Postecoglou, like, how can a coach make this kind of terrible mistake? What's up, guys? Welcome to Ashili Sports. If you are new, hit the subscription button, like and share the video. And today, another Carabao Cup second leg semi-finals between Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur. And Liverpool have scored 4-0. It was a terrible, terrible, terrible game for Tottenham Hotspur, going into the game with a goal advantage. But then with me is Nana Kwan, and if you just join us and you are new, remember to hit the subscription button, like and share the video, and hey, let's go. Nana, this game was a game that I think Tottenham Hotspur is just the terrible club that we used to know. Anyone who has winning method to come to the club is going to be totally different for that player. Even I guess, or I think even if Messi or Ronaldo comes to Tottenham Hotspur, it's still going to be the same thing. We know Postecoglou is a massive coach, a tactical magician coach. But with Tottenham, look at the kind of things that is happening under him, particularly this game. Before we move on, what's your general take of the game?
Yeah, first of all, I don't even know why you are throwing shades at Martin Tal. What he came to demonstrate on the pitch, that is what the whole team should have had. You know, that's team spirit, zeal to win.
Yes, that's zeal to win. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that someone needs to advise him. Even if you have that zeal, that fighting spirit, and you bring it into the team, I think the team itself, because of the mentality of the team, is going to weigh you down. So someone should tell him what he has signed for.
Yeah, but you can't tell him to stop what he's doing, because it starts from one person, you know. Let's take it for example, Cristiano showing up in such a team. You can't underperform, because the passion with which Cristiano plays, it's infectious, you know, it's contagious.
Yeah, it's contagious. But then I'm just saying that, you know, that's why Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi will never go to a club like Tottenham, because when you go there, it weighs you down. A team that has played first half, the first leg against Liverpool, who is a top of the Premier League table, and we all know how they are performing on them. You took them to their knees, score one goal, kick that one goal till the end of the game. Then you came to Anfield of all Anfield. You want to play like Newcastle United did against Arsenal, which I don't understand. You don't have Alexander Isak in your team. You don't have Anthony Gordon in your team. And you want to play a defensive and counter-attacking football with the likes of Kulusevski, with the likes of Richardson, with the likes of Song. How is it going to work? It was a terrible approach to this game. What do you make up? Because for me, I think even with his substitution was just it. And I don't see how and why a coach like Ange Postecoglou will make that mistake. With this kind of a team that desperately needs a trophy in their cabinet.
I think, yes, partially we could blame the coach, but I think if you take both teams and you compare them quality-wise, the quality of the individual players of Liverpool is far higher than that of Tottenham. So this game was mainly a display of quality. Tottenham, in possession, couldn't make basic passes. Liverpool was totally closing them down. Basically, there was application of tactics and, you know, the IQ of the players. the quality was clear to see. The quality was so clear to see, and it really affected the game. They couldn't do anything. Even if they had opened up, that would even be disastrous to them, because the only option they had was to defend, and it wouldn't also make any changes. If they had opened up from the beginning, they would still have the same result. There isn't being the difference in what quality of both teams. So, and Tottenham has had their fair share of injury this season. I think that is one thing their coach has always spoken about. Whilst the game was ongoing, the commentary, I had some news from the commentary saying that these players are going to be soon available in the next coming games. So let's see if they have all these their regular starters back into the team. Let's see what can happen, because we've seen Tottenham, at their peak, when they are really performing, or when they're having a good game, they really outperform or surprise us. We can say injury is an issue for them. That can be an excuse, but that is not totally the case though too. The quality of the players they have is not enough. And Liverpool, on the other hand, has been really lucky this season. Injury has not been their friend this season. Most of their players are in form. Most of their players are fit, and their bench is also stacked.
Cody Gakpo start the opener of the game, break the virginity of the game. Then the penalty caused by the goalkeepers, and Mohamed Salah converted it. And Szoboszlai, what a midfielder. Szoboszlai is just a wonderful midfielder with Liverpool. I think coming into Liverpool, he has been absolutely incredible. And I think he was my man of the match in that game. Absolutely control every bit of the midfield. I think Tottenham was fumbling right from defense to midfield wise, and attack was even zero, because I didn't even see Tottenham creating a big chance in the game. Liverpool absolutely show us what they are capable of. Coming to Anfield, it was a no-go area for Tottenham. And I expected Postecoglou to maintain his posture in the first leg, because the first leg he dominated in the game. It didn't even look like he was playing against Liverpool. But coming into Anfield to change his tactics, usual away from what the players knew, definitely they were going to fumble it. And Liverpool was moving the ball left and right. And the players' immaturity, especially at the defense, we knew that this game was going to be for Liverpool. But then Tottenham shouldn't have given them easily like 4-0 in a single match that they just needed 2 goals to qualify. And this is a cup finals, and this shows that Tottenham yet is not up to that stage. And going into that game, do you think Liverpool needs to do much to take this trophy against Newcastle United?
Yes, I think they have a contender in Newcastle, because mind you, Newcastle, they found a balance in their team, just like how Liverpool they have this balance with the midfielders they have. So do Newcastle have this balance in their team with the midfielders they have available. And it is really going to be a battle. It's not going to be an easy game. Actually, people will say, or majority might say, the game might be in favor, or Liverpool are the favorites. But from my side, I don't see any favorites in that game. Newcastle, they are in form, and they have the players to produce, and they have the pace. They even have a better pace, I would say, than the Liverpool attack. So it's going to be a really, how will I say, a quality game to watch. There's not going to be a one-way side match. It's not going to be a one-way match or one-way side match, just like we watched against Tottenham. So if Liverpool is going to win that match, they have to bring out their best performance. Both defense mainly, because stopping Isak is a difficult thing to do.
Liverpool dominated every statistics in the game, right from ball possession of 64% to expected goals of 3.72 against 0.18, with 6 shots in the game for Liverpool as against Tottenham of 5 shots, with 5 big chances created and out of it, 4 have been converted and 0 chance created by Tottenham. And this shows why Liverpool are the dominant in the Premier League, not only in the Premier League, even in Champions League. They are topping the group after the first leg of the Champions League. So let's see how this is going to turn out. And Mohamed Salah, like, he keep on performing, and probably Liverpool with his contract is still something that they haven't ironed out. Do you think he could exit Liverpool in doing this?
I don't see it coming. I think his performance is making a statement to the club. Probably the issue between them is maybe a payment increase. Salah is demanding some sort of payment increase. And I think with his performance, he's going to get that payment at the end of the season. And he'll get that contract which he wants. I don't see him. It wouldn't be wise for Liverpool at this stage, with the momentum they have, to take off a player like Salah. He affects the game so well that when you take him off in that attack, you need a player of high caliber to meet the standards that he is reached with the team. I see him getting the contract he wants, and probably play and retire in Liverpool.
Guys, that is it for sure. And hey, if you just joined us and you are new, remember to hit the subscription button, like and share the video. And other games that are playing today is Italian Serie A. Fiorentina dismantling Inter Milan by 3-0 at home. The game we just witnessed. Liverpool 4, Tottenham 0. Spain, Copa del Rey quarterfinals as well, where Real Sociedad won 2-0 against Osasuna, and Valencia at home also was defeated by 5-0 against Barcelona. And hey, this is how it's standing with other games. And who is going to win the finals of the League Cup competition between Liverpool and Newcastle United? This is going to play in Wembley Sports Stadium. And let us know your comments who probably will win it, lift the trophy, because Liverpool are already the defending champions in that competition. And hey, see you in the next video. Ciao.